I was impressed with that move you pulled. Bang.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's me, it's G, it's Double MD, the undefeated, undisputed YouTube champion. That's right, it's the Maverick, Mark Daniels, here with episode 31 of our Sonic Adventure DX Let's Play. And guys, if you missed last episode, we started our Chao garden here and started raising our little Chao here, Johanna. You'll notice that she looks a little different. I'm about to show you guys a clip of our little Chao here evolving. So we're going to cut to that right now. Hey guys, what's going on here? So I wanted to catch this on camera because I'm sitting here grinding, feeding, skill fruits to the Chao here, to Johanna, and this started happening. So I don't actually know what's going on right now. I think our Chao is becoming a woman. It's a female. It's Johanna. So I figured I'd catch this on camera because I don't want to do this without you guys. And I'm honestly not sure what's going on here. I read that they can evolve, so I'm assuming that's what's happening. Look at her head. It's huge. So it went through some sort of a transformation here. So I guess it makes like an egg almost. Its stats didn't change. The stats are the same as they were before it did that transformation. So I don't know what that actually means. Interesting. Well, that's all I wanted to show you guys. And we're back. So I didn't know exactly what was going on at first. I've read when I was looking into the Chao stuff. I didn't look super deep into it, but I looked just kind of to know what our stats has got to look like to kind of beat these events and all that stuff. And I noticed someone said something about evolving. I didn't know what that entailed, but I'm assuming that's what we saw. And it didn't look like it changed our stats at all. But let's take a look at our stats here. So you'll see that we did some grinding. I grinded for a bunch of coins. I've grinded, fed animals in the Johanna here as I came back from farming coins. Using the same method I showed you guys, I've used, I think last episode I showed you guys. And, of course, feeding a bunch of skill fruits. And the evolution took me by surprise, which is why I immediately kind of cut. There was no background music because I was listening to music and watching YouTube videos and stuff while I was kind of grinding. That's what I normally do when I grind things out. But anyways, as you can see here, our stats are over 50 on every stat. And I think that's kind of like where we need to be to win all these races so we can get these emblems. So we're going to go ahead and start and hopefully beat these races here today. So that's kind of the goal. If not all of them, hopefully we can beat at least some of them. So of course we still have these beginner races. We have won one so far, which was the first one, I think, the pro course. Yeah. So we beat that in 39 seconds. These other ones are pretty long. And if I remember right, there's an emerald course we want to do last because it introduces like an overpowered Chao to the races, and we don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and cheer our Johanna here, and hopefully Johanna has high enough stats here to win the race. I'm expecting some big things from our Johanna here. Like I said, it took me a long time to do this grind. I've been working on it pretty much all night today, which is why I haven't had an episode of Sonic Adventure for a few days. It's been about 5 days, I think, since I've recorded an episode of Sonic Adventure, because I just haven't had the time to really grind this out because it was a very long process. Did we take a shortcut? I think we did. Where's Johanna at? Unless she straight up just fell. Nope, she's swimming, dude. Look at her go. She took a shortcut, man. This is awesome. I wish we could follow her. Can please? There we go. Just gonna take a quick little nap, recover some of that stamina. We're in first place. She's taunting them a little bit. But yeah, it took me, I want to say a good 6 hours or so total worth of grind between today and a couple days ago. I did a little bit of grinding as well. Right after we recorded last episode, actually, I went ahead and did some more grinding for coins and some more fruits. So we won the race in 1 minute and 3 seconds. Very good. We dominated that race, honestly. Very good. So that's one race done. Again, these are the beginner races. I think we have to do all the beginner races, and then we'll open up the other races that we need to do for the emblems. And there are 5 emblems total from the Chao races. So, alright, so, oh, we clicked on the wrong Chao, didn't we? Okay. So we got the pearl and the amethyst done. Let's do the sapphire course. But yeah, it took me several hours to do this, and I knew it wouldn't. It wasn't honestly that bad of a grind. It just took a long time to do. Now I'm hoping that this is all the grinding we need to do. If we have to grind like our stats to like 100 or something, I will. We just have to do another episode after this one, because I didn't want to go too long without uploading an episode, but I had to do this grind, and I didn't necessarily want to do it on camera either, because it's like, you know, it took me several hours to do this, so you only get like a small portion of it, right? Like a 30 minute grind session. I don't know if that's that enticing to do. So the one thing I don't like about these races is that we can't stay locked onto our Chao the entire time. I don't care what these other Chaos are doing, to be honest. I just care about Yohane here. And there might be a button I could just push to do that. I don't know. It's hard to say. Well, so far, I pushed down on the D-pad and we're kind of staying on her, so maybe that's what I need to do. It hasn't swapped to anybody else yet. Okay, so I guess we'll just do that from now on. Oh, nope, I spoke too soon. Alright, so she's swimming. She's going, dude. She's killing it. Now, we still have a lot to do after the Chao races. Like, we're not going to be done with the series quite yet. We still have the missions to do, and again, I don't know how long those will take. And then, obviously, we also have the few courses we'll have to do with Metal Sonic. We have to do the same courses we did with Sonic, and got the A emblem for Sonic. We'll do that for Metal Sonic as well, to fully be done with the game. And then we'll 100% the game on Steam and get all the achievements done, I guess, is the ultimate goal here. And we're going to try to do the same thing with Sonic Adventure 2. Now, I don't know how much goes into that. If it's easy enough, I'll do it. If there's like portions of it that's just like, okay, I don't it's going to just take, you know, forever and a day to do. I won't worry about it. I wasn't going to 100% this game either, though, so we'll see how my mind changes as we go through that. So is this just a straight shot? Because if so, we got this one in the old bag. It looks like it is, just a straight up swimming race. Nothing crazy, huh? Easy clap. Yohane just dominating the field out there today. She's making me so proud. Very good. Honestly, the longest part was feeding the fruits, because there's times where the fruit's not available in the shop, so like I have to like wait 5 minutes or whatever. Okay, so now the Emerald course is here. So I was told, not necessarily I was told, but I read that we want to do that last. Now, I think that's our only option though, is that particular course. Yeah, that's the only one we can do. So I guess we'll do it, because we've done all the other ones so far. So this is the Emerald course, huh? We run into it. Oh no, you gotta shake a tree down and grab. Is that a coconut? Were you supposed to pick one up? I guess not. Looks like she's about to Naruto run to Area 51. And so we're absolutely killing this race as usual. Yohane's the best. Oh, she might be what was I saying? She might be laying down a little bit too much there. But like I said, we do have the missions left to do. Again, we'll look up a guide for that. And I don't know how long those will take, but shouldn't be too bad. I would imagine if we follow a guide, it should take 2 seconds, I would think. But maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe it'll take a little bit longer than that. And I haven't really looked into Sonic Adventure 2 yet to really see what it is that we all that we have to do in that game to 100% it. One of my biggest fears though is I have like a fond memory of Sonic Adventure 2. And don't get me wrong, Sonic Adventure DX has been fun, but there's portions of the game that I just felt were kind of bad. Like, the controls are kind of clunky in a lot of ways, the voice acting is really bad. And I'm afraid I'm going to play Sonic Adventure 2 now as an adult, with higher expectations, I guess. And I don't think it's going to age as well as I remember it. And I'm a little nervous about that, but I think I'll still have fun playing it. But it's been a long time since I have played Sonic Adventure 2. As I mentioned before, I've never played through Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure DX for that matter. This was my first playthrough of it. And I've played through Sonic Adventure 2 quite a bit as a youngster on the GameCube actually. I think it was on the GameCube, maybe the PS2, but it was one or the other. I'm pretty sure it's the GameCube though. And I also remember playing the mini games, the multiplayer games with my brother. Those were a lot of fun. I'm just hoping it's not gonna make me hate the game after I play. No, I won't hate it, because I do. At the end of the day, I do enjoy this game. There's just portions that, especially the freaking fishing stages, terrible. Couldn't stand them. So I don't know if that's the Chao, the one that got second place, that they said was gonna be really hard to deal with after you do this course. I guess we'll find out. Alright, so now that the beginner races are done, we have the jewel races. So I think, is it we get an emblem for beating each of these? Okay, so this must be what it means by doing the emerald course last. So we'll do that. We'll go down the list here. So we'll do the pearl course first. This one is a pretty straight shot too, if I remember right. Man, these Chaos look a lot like Digimon. like the rookie, not even the rookie forms of Digimon, like the, what do they call them? The one, like in training Digimon, is that what they're called? They remind me of like the in training, like the ones that hatch immediately from eggs. Okay, so we're in first place here, but I'm a little nervous. There's a little bit more of a difficult difficulty in the race here. Oh, we bodied him. I was gonna say I have a feeling we're gonna have some issues here. Look at those. Is their name Palmon, the one that turns into the cactus Digimon? Is it Togemon? 126 emblems, baby. So yeah. So all we have to do is beat every one of these races now, huh? Hell yeah. Okay, I'm down with that. If we can finish this all today, all that grinding I did today will be well worth it. Just to give you guys an idea, I started grinding probably around midnight, and for me now it's 4:45 a.m. So I started recording about 15 minutes ago. So let's say about 4:30. So about 4.5 hours. That's not that bad. And then of course, like I said, I grinded a little bit after the last episode, which was a few days ago. Probably a couple hours then, while I was watching YouTube videos. So then, like I said, I was doing other stuff while I was doing it, so it wasn't too bad. I was listening to some wrestling interviews and just watching some random YouTube videos and stuff of gacha games and stuff that I enjoy. And then when I need to take a break from that, sometimes I just listen to some music. For those who are curious, I'm very much into like Japanese music. Like I love like J Idols. I like my favorite, like Love Live. Do you see the wall scroll behind me? Oh, kind of see it behind me. It's out of the camera. There it is. The wall scroll over there of Love Live of Muse. Big fan of them. So like I like groups like Denpa Gumi Inc., Morning Musume, Anger Me, just to name a few. So listen to a lot of that. And we win that race. Easy clap. $127, baby. 3 more to go. If we do finish all these races in this episode, and it looks like it's gonna be pretty early on time, I guess we could start on missions. I'll have to quickly look up a guide real quick, and then we'll just kind of follow it. But I think that's the plan. So we've done the pearl and the amethyst so far. So let's hit up the sapphire. Look at that black and blue guy. He looks amazing. The pink one looks like Biomon. They straight up look like Digimons, man. I mean, let's be fair though. Like, it's not easy to have like a unique design. Like in any like, people take ideas from other creations all the time because it's really hard to come up with like an original like idea or invention that isn't already something that exists. You know what I mean? Like, I think those days are behind us for sure. There's always gonna be reiterations of different things, but like having like a complete original idea just isn't very likely anymore. So we're actually not winning this race, which is kind of concerning, which means we might have to do a little bit more grinding. We'll see. I know that there's, like, we could just rerun this race and just, you know, maybe get lucky and eventually win. We might try a couple times if we don't win this race. I mean, we're still definitely there. Like, we're in second place. Like, it's not out of the question that we can win this. We can still definitely win this, but look at Yohane go. Now we're gonna hit the water. Let's see how good you are at swimming, brother. Well, you're not as good as us. There we go. I was gonna say we can redo the race and try to get a little lucky, you know, because like the scenarios could play out differently. The race isn't gonna happen exactly the same every single time. So I was gonna say we could redo the race a couple times, and then I'll just do like some grinding, like do some grinding, come back, and then continue where we left off. I didn't have to worry about that because we actually won the race. 3 seconds faster than our last best time, it looks like, so that's pretty good. And we got ourselves an emblem on top of that. 2 more to go here in these dual races. Very exciting. Alright, next is the Ruby course. Alright, so our best time on this one's 24, so this one's a very short one, so that's good. The Emerald one's kind of long, so hopefully we can win that one. Oh yeah, this is just a straight swimming race. We're about to body these fools, even though you would think that light blue Chao would be really fast at water. He looks like a shark, you know? But he ain't on the level of Yohane. Easy clap, and it's a best time. Look at that. What's going on with that pink jewel that we have on us? Is it because we won the jewel race? Is that like a medal maybe? Or is that part of our design? Because I never noticed that before. I'll have to pay attention when we start the race next time. Alright, so we're one away, guys, from having all the emblems. I'm super excited. Maybe what we'll do after, maybe instead of the missions, maybe we'll do some of the Metal Sonic races. Because I know for a fact, like the first stage, I'm pretty sure we can beat pretty easily. I think I clicked on the wrong Chao yet again. Yeah, I did. I think we could do the first one for sure, because I remember kind of what we did to kind of beat the time that we had to beat last time. That was kind of do that that spinning jump right before the bridge. That was like the only thing we really had to do, and then get that one jump down perfectly. I can't remember the other ones off the top of my head, like the shortcuts for the other ones, so I might have to like bring that guide up again, but we can maybe work on those. So we'll kind of decide as we get there, if we win this race at the first go. Again, this is a bit of a longer race. Last time it took us 2.5 minutes. We'll see how long it takes us this time around. So we gotta knock down the coconut, the chestnut. Oh, we have to eat it too, okay. So we're still in first place. The race is a little bit more neck and neck. Okay, now we're taking a nap. Got to regain our stamina a little bit. Hopefully these other Chaos will also take a little bit of a rest. We're in last place now. We're also going to jump into the water, I think. Oh, no, we're not this time. Didn't we jump in the water last time? I think we did. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we might have to redo this race, huh? I think I can restart it if I want to, right? No, I can't. Alright, so now they're starting to rest a little bit. Come on, we're back in third place. We're back in first place now. Very good. Good job, Yohane. I'm proud. Was this where we jumped off into the water? I remember us jumping into the water at some point. Hurry. There we go. Still in first. Got about a minute left on the race, I would imagine, considering our last to best time. We're still in first, so that's good. Got to do some wall climbing here. Oh, taking a quick nap for the long stretch here. Oh boy. Alright, now we're jumping to the water. That's where we're most comfortable. Our swimming stat is pretty high, I think, compared to some of our other stats. I think it's in the 70s if I remember right. Come on, Johanne. That's my girl. So she does have a little gem on her. She got it. Oh, it went to a green gem. Okay, so we get those for winning the races then. I guess that makes sense. Very cool. So 2.5 minutes. Oh my god, look at all this stuff popping up. We got some achievements here. We got the perfect adventure. We got the chaos's best friend, and we got something else that just disappeared. We can now play Metal Sonic in trial mode. So there it is. Very exciting. So now we're back here in the Chao Garden. There's a girl. Look at her wearing her emerald there. Well deserved. Yeah, our swimming is actually 82, so definitely our best stat. Very good. Probably one of the better stats to have in all those different races because they all include water, obviously. Okay, so let us go ahead and quit here. We're gonna go to trial.
Select your character.
Metal Sonic. So let's do the first stage. Do we have to get... Okay, we have to get all 3 emblems again on everything, huh? Okay. There are a lot of stuff. For some reason, I was thinking there was only a few stages. Alright, so for C rank, we just have to beat it. Like, it's not a big deal. I guess I could have done a trial run and try to beat this, because I think it's 2.5 minutes for the A rank. I don't know if Metal Sonic's any faster than regular Sonic. It kind of feels that way so far. I always thought Metal Sonic was such a cool character. I mean, not as cool as Knuckles, of course. Knuckles is my boy, but you know, I think it'd be kind of cool. So like, obviously, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog's in Super Smash Bros., right? And in Super Smash Bros. They have a lot of like alt skins for like some characters, or like also Echo Fighters. How easy would it be for them just to add a Metal Sonic costume? Right? I know there's a lot of people that want Metal Sonic as a playable character, as like an Echo character, but why not just a skin? Like, why not, man? So I don't remember what our time we want to be at this point. Again, we're not really trying to beat that 2.5 minutes really. But, you know, a little practice wouldn't hurt. I do remember going up here, grabbing these boots here to go a little bit faster. Go through here, take this little shortcut. We have about a minute left. And I remember this was the portion that was the toughest to get through. I think we just beat our time that we have to beat without even really trying. Is Metal Sonic just that much faster than regular Sonic? Maybe. He felt faster. I'll be honest. So we got level C completed. Now for B rank, if I remember, you have to get 50 coins and then finish the stage. It's been a little while since I've done these, so I'm not gonna remember some of them. So yeah, we just need 50 coins. Easy peasy. We could do that no problem. We had almost 200 coins at the end of the last run. In this case, we might do the second stage real quick too. I try to keep these about 30 minutes or so, and we're definitely a little under time. I didn't think the Chao Garden stuff would be that fast, to be honest. I'm glad it was. I'm glad it's done and over with, honestly, after spending so much time grinding on it. But, still. Camera angle, do you wanna, cooperate? I think we're about at this time last run too here, if I remember right. About 115. We'll just do this, and then we'll do this. Just to be on the safe side. And again, we beat the time, no problem. Unless it's 2 minutes. Maybe it is just 2 minutes flat. Guess we'll find out here in a minute. If it is, then we need to pick it up a little bit, but I thought it was 2.5 minutes. So let's try this one again.
Select a stage.
It's 2 minutes, okay. Then we gotta rock and roll, baby. Oh, we already messed up, didn't we? I was supposed to do the jump on the bridge there. That little bit of time that we stayed on that bridge during the regular Sonic run was just enough to really make a difference for us to make that 2 minutes. I remember this being one of the harder ones too to beat in time. Some of the other ones were a bit easier. But in all honesty, I do feel like Metal Sonic is faster than regular Sonic, but maybe it's not the case. I don't know, we'll see. Got 20 seconds. Don't think we're gonna quite beat it. It was close though. Very close, but not quite. Okay. So that little jump on the bridge was that big of a time difference, huh? I thought that was a pretty good run though. Let's try it again.
Select a stage.
Oh, I messed it up. Alright, hopefully that'll be enough to shave off some time there. Crap. We're about the same amount of time we were the last time we were here, huh? Huh, I wonder why we slowed down so much. Was it jumping on the bridge by the whale? Was that the difference maker there, perhaps? Don't remember how much time we were at here, but I'm hoping we're beating it. 12 seconds. I don't think we have enough time. It's gonna be close. With 1 second to spare, baby. Let's freaking go.
Select your character.
Well, guys, that's going to be the end of today's episode. I know I said I may do one more stage at that, but we're exactly at around 30 minutes, so that's perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching. We did quite a bit today. We got the Chao races finally done. All the emblems are complete. In fact, let's take a quick look at... Is it under trial? It is. Emblem results. So you'll see that we have all the Sonic, all the Tails, all the Knuckles, all the Amy, all the Game. It sounds like I'm doing some sort of Pokemon Pokédex rap, huh? Big the Cat, we got Adventure Field, mini games, Chao Race, and of course endings all completed. We do have to get all the emblem times beats with Metal Sonic. We have to do all the missions, and there's a mission for every character, I believe. Different sets of missions. It might just be even just one mission that's just shared across all characters. I'm not quite sure. Let's take a quick look. I'm not quite sure if it's a mission, like every character has their own set of missions, or what. Let's take a look. No, it looks like it's all just one set of missions. Now, I don't know if these, like little, you see those little, they're not really triangles. I mean, they are triangles. These little triangles in the like top left corner that like signifies which character we need to do that with. Like if these blue ones are Sonic, the yellow ones are Tails, red is Knuckles, pink is Amy, silver would be Gamma, and then of course purple being Big the Cat. I don't know if that is something that is. I would think so, because why? Like otherwise, why would they be there? So we'll kind of have to go through the different characters, I guess, and deal with these as we go. There's 60 of them. We'll probably be working on that next episode, and then of course, maybe in between them, maybe we'll slide in a couple of Metal Sonic stages, maybe freshen it up by kind of switching between the two consistently till we're done. But those are the only things we have left to do, guys, and then we're completely done with this game, and we can move on to Sonic Adventure 2. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I am the Maverick Mark Daniels. Bidding you farewell, peace, and one love. Bye!